Hey, snare drummers, welcome back. Today, we're going to do our solo number 4 from our Alfred book. In the upper left-hand corner, DC equals da capo. And that means go back to the beginning. Sometimes a composition, it ends with a separate closing section, and this section is called a coda, and it's indicated by a coda sign. If we were to combine the coda with DC, we get something called a DC al coda. And that means when we see that instruction, we go back to the beginning and play to the coda sign. And then when we hit the coda sign, we skip to the coda, or the tail part, or the end of that piece of music. We'll get practice with a little bit of that today. Also, in the right-hand side of today's page, in the upper corner, we see the 2-measure repeat symbol. That's where we have the two dots, but in between those 2 dots are 2 slashes or 2 diagonal lines. That means you're going to repeat 2 measures directly. So in solo number 4, we've got our 16th notes, and we've got a tempo of andante, 104 beats per minute. For today's video, I'm going to slow that down just a little bit to 90 so that we can get the slower speed will help us be more accurate. So let's get started with solo number 4. And let's break this up into a few sections. The first section is going to be the first 4 measures. So 1 line and 1 measure. 4 measures. Here we go. 1, 2, 1 E and a 2 E and a ready and go. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 and 3 E and a 4. 1 E and a 2 and 3 E and 4 E and 1 and a 2 E and a 4. Let's do that introduction again. 4 measures. 1, 2, and 1, 2, beginning, go. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 and 3 E and a 4. 1 E and a 2 and 3 E and 4 E and 1 and a 2 E and a 4. Next up is a section that has a repeat sign right there in measure 2 of line 2. And that section carries us through line 2, line 3, line 4, and a lot of line 5. In line 5 is where we're going to see the ending repeat. So let's play this repeated section from line 2 to line 5. We'll play through it just one time. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, go. 1 E and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 E and 1 E and a 2 and a 3 E and a 4. 1 E and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 E and 1 E and a 2 and a 3 E and a 4. 1 E and 2 E and 3 and a 4 E and 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and a 4. 1 E and 2 E and 3 and a 4 E and 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and a 4. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4. 1 E and a 3 and 4 E and 1 E and a 3 and 4 E and 1 E and a 3 and 4 E and 1 E and a 2 and 3, 4. Now, if you need to, rewind just a few moments and capture that section again. Remember that the 2-measure repeat signs means you're going to repeat the previous 2 measures again. And a single measure repeat sign means you're just going to repeat the measure right before that sign. Now, we're going to start in line 5 where the next section starts. It has the coda. Eventually, this mark will tell us to jump to the coda of the piece, which is down on the last 2 lines. But for now, we're going to start right there in line 5, and we're going to play line 5, 6, and 7, the next repeated section. We've got E, E, and a, E, E, and a, E, and a, E, and a, E, and a, 4 E, and. Some tricky rhythms coming up here. Here we go. Right at the DS, or right at the coda sign in line 5. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, go. E, E, and a, E, E, and a, E, and a, E, and a, E, and a, 4 E, and 1 and 2 and 3 E, and a 4 E, and 1 and 2 and 3 E, and a 4, and a 1 and 2 and 3 E, and a 4 E, and a 1 and 2 and 3 E, and a 4. E, E, and a, E, E, and, E, E, and a 3 E, and a 4. So that's that section. And if you need to, go back and repeat it. You'll play that section in the solo twice because of the repeats. Now, let's continue on with the next 2 lines. Counting from the top of the page, I'm starting in line 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, in lines 8 and line 9. So 4 up from the bottom. Those next 2 lines, line 8 and line 9. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, and then go. 1, 2, 3, and a 4E, and 1, 2, and 3E, and a 4. 1, 2, 3E, and a 4E, and 1, 2, and 3E, and a 4, and 1, and a 2, and a 3E, and a 4E, and 1, and a 2, and a 3E, and a 4. And 4E, and 1E, and a 2, and 3. Here it says D, C, al coda. While playing the solo, once you got to this point, you would repeat back to DC, da capo, the beginning, and you would play to where this coda symbol is in line 5. There, you'll jump to the coda, which is the section we're going to do now. The coda is the last 2 lines of today's solo, and a coda is called a tail or an ending. Let's play the coda. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, go. 1E, 2E, 3E, 4, and 1E, 2E, 3E, and a 4. 1E, 2E, 3E, 4, and 1E, and a 2, and 3, and a 4. 1E, 2E, 3E, 4, and 1E, 2E, 3E, and a 4. 1E, and a 2E, and a 3E, and a 4E, and a 1E, and a 2E, and a 3E, and a 4. Notice that crescendo from pianissimo to fortissimo at the very end. So there you have it. We've played through all of the segments of this solo. Now I'd like you to go back and try playing it on your own. Use a metronome and set it to 90 beats per minute. Or if you've mastered a section of it, try increasing the tempo. However, if you're still struggling, slow the tempo down, 70 beats per minute or 80 beats per minute. Work on it until you make the precise rhythmic patterns happen with your drumming. So until I see you next time, keep drumming.